Right everyone, I'm back. Now all I want to do is I'm going to do the face because I didn't show you the other one. We've got the ears done, the nose. I will show you the eyes and whatnot. But we're going to need some filler. And I'm going to show you a different face to the one that I've used on my doll. Now, you need, depending on the size of the doll you're doing, you do need to use a fair bit of wadding filler. So I'm just gonna, and these are like a stocking tight, like, you know, like a stocking sock. So, oops, so I've just pulled that. Now that's no good, is it? But I'm gonna fill it up pretty much. And I want to do a decent size head. So that's going to be my doll's head. But obviously we need the eyes, we need to do the nose, and we need to put the mouth in. But that's enough for me at the moment. So right now all I'm going to do is just use a little bit of thread just to tie it while I'm working on it. So we're just going to cut that off. And like I say, I'm going to be working on the doll. So what I'm going to do is just twist it for now, put that to the back, and using one of my pins, just pin that there, out the way. And we can work from that. So we're going to have to mark this. Now, hang on, so that's not quite right. That's better. I'm going to have to mark this. So using my stick, I'm going to put my eyes here. So I just need to get my pen. One, I can get the lid off. Use a press one. So what I'm going to do is, that's roughly in the middle for me. And I'm going to use the marker below. I'm going to mark it there. Let me just turn that around. Has it done it? No, what's wrong with my pen? I need to mark it. Let me just sit, I need this one. It's got a fine tip. That's what I was after. So, like that. That'll do. The nose is going to go in the middle, of course, and then I need to get the mouth done. And I'm going to put my mouth there. Yeah. Like that. Not fussed about all that, that'll all be pulled into place. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this dark thread so you can actually see what I'm doing. And oh, I need to mark the bottom bit as well. Like that, and that brings the chin in. So I'm going to start, sorry, at the back, and we're going to put the chin in. Oops. Keep some out, because that's what I do. And then we're just going to going to the back, sorry. I'm just going to go to the back. Bring it up there. It doesn't matter where, as long as it's in the back section. And we're going to go back down. To there. I may need to put the other light on. It's not very dark, very light. And then we'll go back up there again. And you should, once you pull them, you get the chin. Don't worry about that there, because that's all going to be pulled into place. So then, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in, back through the back, into one eye, and just go a little bit further away from that one, but keep in the same area. We're not going across it. We don't need to do that. See, you can do that, and then I'm going to do that again and pull that. We're going to do that one again. Just feel around at the back, make sure you're getting it in the right place. Like that. Like I say, we're not bothered about that at the moment. And then we get this section. And then I'm going to do the mouth. So put the mouth bit in. Again, you're just doing 2 little stitches. That's all you're doing. Take it to the back. Oops. See, so we've got the eyes and the mouth, and that can be pulled in a little bit more. I'm just going to redo that mouth. Slightly. And pull that over to there again. This time, like that. That's it, that's better. And I've got my little mouth. And then what I'm going to do is just to seal that off. Like that. Now, I'm going to undo this so I can still get into here. And I'm going to use a little bit more wadding. Because I want to put some bigger cheeks in. And the way to do that is to put them in like that. See? And then we just put that. I know it doesn't look right at the moment, but it will. I promise you. She's got mumps. She's got mumps. Okay, so we're just gonna move that around a bit. That's it. Twist. Pop that back up here. Like that out the way, and Let's just use the needle. Sorry, that's Ray's van you can hear. He's gone out to make sure that it's still running. It hasn't been running for a while. It's got chubby cheeks, look. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to put a nose on it, of course. So I'm just going to cut a piece of the tights. And then use a little bit of the wadding. I don't want a too big a nose. I've got the glue gun on ready. Right, so now I need a little bit of nude colour. I don't want this showing. Let me take my needle. Run it to the end, keeps them in my hand. Like that. And we're just going to tie that. Like I said, you can do any shaped face. I was just doing basic ones. I mean, obviously, if you want to go that step further, then, you know, go and start to mould your face. Now, I need to do a little pulling here. I need that out of the way. Pull that out there. See, I just pull that in. And I'm just going to tie that off, pull it tight. And then we take the nose, and that will just fit in there perfectly. Decide which way I want the nose. I'll do me. That's it. Like that. And now what I've got to do is I've got to cover the whole thing again. So, just going to take another sock and cut that. Oh, fidgety, aren't they? Okay. And we're just gonna... Oh! Your nose come off, mate! That's fine. Doesn't matter that it did. Oops! Don't forget I've got that in, I forgot. And then what I can do, I'm going to add some filler in the back of the head. So make it more of a round head. See, like that. Now, let's make pull this back a bit. Like that. That's it. So I've got that. Now we can shape that, that's no problem. None of it's an issue at all. You just shape it. But it gives it a little bit more body. Like that. But I'm also going to put a little bit more in here to make a bigger chin. And I'm actually going to put it in that section there. Move that down. Like that. And that builds that out. And just pull that down. Don't worry about the mouth section because we can put that back in. Okay, so at the moment I'm just going to twist, bring that back up, just to hold it like that. And we're going to put the mouthpiece back in. You see the mouth is just underneath? Well, I'm going to put that back in, and we're going to put this in as well. There, see? You sure he's ugly? You just mould the face how you want it. It's got a big chin. Mine's going to be a big old grandmother. Nasty grandmother. Yeah. But you see her face? Going to be a nasty grandmother. And the eyes, well, I do have some big ones. I think that one. Oh, what about those? Shall we give her sparkly eyes? Oh, I think we should. No, I don't. Oh, I don't know. We can take that off and just, no. We'll keep that on. I don't need that bit, but we need to cut this. Hang on. Right, so I'm just going to peg that off at the back. Sorry. Oh. So that's one eye. We don't need that on. There we go. But that came off. So you can just alter them, whatever colour you want. I think we need to do that. So what I'm going to do is add some glue and just open that eye up and hold that in there for now, and just do this as well so we get them the same. Oh, that's got to hide that little bit of thing. And we just hold that in place. Yes. Yeah, she's about to say something, I think. She's a mean old grandmother. Let's just get my needle. Looks like she's getting a white beard. We'll colour that with makeup and that, but yeah, that's just got to go in there. And I'm not going to use those false eyelashes. I've got some others coming. But I'm just sharing with you, you know, to make different faces. We can pin that back a bit more. I'm just thinking, I suppose I could add a top lip. Let me just see if it would work. I want her top lip to come out more, I think. Oops. Let me just see. Would that work more if I didn't have that? Let me just see this. I'm not sure if I could do it. Might have to be a bit bigger than this, but I can stitch it into place, you see. That's what I was thinking of. See, if I put that in there and then stitch that into place, she'd have a top lip, wouldn't she? Would that work? Like that, and hang on. I'm going to do it. She's going to get a top lip. She's going to have lipstick on anyway, so you're not really going to see much. And I'm going to stitch that into place for her top lip. Looks more like a man, but he wouldn't have shiny eyes, would he? Let's have a look. In actual fact, I prefer that one there. Like that. I'm going to do it, you know. Why not? So, not fussed about that bit, we can trim that down. Oh, you've done 2 right eyebrows, you twit. Do another one, Fee. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll do. They don't have to be perfect. That's it. Never mind that bit. His hair will cover that. And I'll have to do my little mustache, I think. Oh dear. Honestly, God, that air traffic is not natural. We don't have air traffic like that. Don't know if you can hear it. It's constant and it's just the same noise all the time. You don't get that if you've got various planes going over. You just don't. So that's what I'm going to do with him. He's now become an old man. He's grandpa. Like I say, I'm not fussed about them bits because they will get covered with some hair. Yeah, here's grandpa. Yeah, grandpa. So you won't need false eyelashes if it was going to be. He'll need a couple, that's all. Small ones. In fact, I might draw them on. Let me get my pen. Hopefully it works. Come on, pen, you can do it. Come on, ink. It's been upside down for a bit too long, I think. Let's do the marker. That's too... I think this is going to be too much. Yeah, it is. I don't want to spoil it. That's all he needs, as long as he's got some. Let me do the opening of his nostrils. Like that, see? Grandad! Yeah, so that's the Grandad face. Maybe his eyebrows are a bit big, but I'm not fussed. Not fussed at all. And like I say, that will be covered with hair. So we're going to have to put some hair on him.